Alrighty, guys. So today I am don't have my camera available. Uh, so let me get that set up here quick. Just a quick setup. It is there, but I just need to move it so that I can quickly get it done. The problem I have issues with OBS is that when I want to use my camera, I have to deactivate it. I have to go to the integrated camera, and then I have to go to live, deactivate that, and then activate it again. Or I have to unplug the device and replug it back in. I hate OBS. This is why I don't try to do things. Activate it again. Thank you. So, basically today is Monday. As you guys can kind of see, there's my truck and my logo. That's how it's gonna be. I'm gonna try to. I did this. This is one was a mod. So if you guys want to see how to implement, implement your own custom skins, your own custom things for your YouTube, you're playing your own YouTube, you're wanting to use your own stuff, so you can do it. You guys, we will be running with the Volvo VLNs. For my truck, the other guys will have their own dedicated truck, but this is just me. I'm the owner. I'm going to use the company logo. I'm going to try to see if I can make the company logos in utilizing other things, but I'm going to probably maybe work that on the weekend, just have fun if I have time. I'll probably work on more truck, using my logo, using stuff like that. So we're gonna see where we're at here. If we go to job market, freight market, we are right now sitting in LY. As you guys can kind of see, last time we went from Ketchum down to LA, LY, LA, I don't know. We're gonna see what we can get from here. I don't want to take something that is genuinely. We could go to Pocatello, back up to Pocatello. That's going to be a little bit too long. We could go back to Page. We also got Twin Falls. Have we been to Cedar City? Yes, we have. So basically, I want to take something that we haven't really, like, we haven't been to Boise, and we haven't been to Pocatello. So we could go to Pocatello. We could also go to Boise. It's basically, it's just how long do I want the video. I think we could also go to Page, Arizona, which is also going to be just as long as these ones here. I was kind of hoping that we would be able to get to topography. It is 12:44 p.m. That one closes in an hour, so does that one. We could take this one here is good. We're gonna be taking cables, construction houses up there. We could do empty pallets again. I think let's go to Boise. We're gonna set that destination here. We're gonna try my best not to take too much time in today's video. Now for those of you, we stopped here at a construction site. This one takes those cables down to Boise. We're not gonna do that though. We're not gonna take from here. So basically, for today, guys, we're gonna try to see what we can come up with for topic. I didn't come up with it. I was just, this is last minute kind of deal. You know, the one thing I want to let you guys know is that I'm always live streaming, recording. I'm always doing things for this channel. I'm gonna try my best not to live stream as best I can, because I'm just gonna let myself coast down like I always do. I never hold on the gas. I will reduce the gas a little bit. Basically what we're doing today is, for today's topic, I have one dedicated topic, is the financial, not financially, but being able to talk about, upcoming stuff. There's a lot of games coming out this year, and there's way too many that I can't play all in one go. And right now I am on Final Fantasy 13, on top of American Truck Simulator, on top of Call of Duty. Um, I can't play everything. Okay, I can't do it, and I want to play more Age of Empires and Command and Conquerors, uh, and stuff. And there's just way too many things that I don't want to do. I don't want to go out and play. Yeah, see that reflections. I wonder when they're gonna add the RTS into this game, rather than real-time ray tracing, to add better reflections and stuff. You know. So we got a lot of things riding for today. Uh, as you can see, we are gonna probably go back the same way, similarly. Let's take the freight truck. Let's go. We said we got Boise. We also got Cedar City large tubes. That's a short one. We also got Twin Falls and Boise. We could take the large tubes down to down there, down to Cedar City, because we also haven't been to Cedar City, I don't think. Let's just take the Boise one. Like I said, we're gonna do that one. We're gonna take the long route today. Uh, I can't wait until we get all across the United States and have one where we go all the way across, delivering goods. Okay, let me check to see. No. Truck damage, we only have truck damage, so... So basically, it's going to be difficult for me right now. I don't have much of anything to really talk about, but what I was tough... But... basically what's going on is that there's a lot of video games. Like I said, there's a lot of way too many games that I can't play. Like, I want to get into Mario Golf, but I'm right now doing this for you guys, creating podcast here. We're kind of starting this podcast here on the channel is because I really want to just sit here and play Euro Truck, and American Truck Simulator. And we're doing the ATS podcast right now. We will get into we did a little bit of Euro Truck, and stuff. Yes, on Friday we talked about scams on Friday. And basically, we talked about that, but there's a lot of things. We're getting to the point of where we are getting into space. We're getting into space. We had Elon Musk, who's planning on going. I don't know if it's already happened. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but we've also had Jeff Bezos, the guy from Virgin Mobile, or whatever, that one dude. We have a lot of people going into space now. Going in, tapping into the trying to go into space. We have people. We're getting into the point of going into taking into that consideration of that technology that we're traveling. You know, we can't just rely on going through from one place to another. We can't just go from we're not limited as much anymore. We're going into space. We're getting into the ability to do so. Um, the other thing is that our technology is just growing at a rapid pace. Pace, and we can't just rely on everything to. We can't just rely on everything to. We can't just rely on say, look, we're going at a rapid pace. We got this thing where our laptops, our computers are becoming outpacing the electricity that we have to manufacture. We have a lot of times where we have these 3090s, we have these RTX cards that are giving this real-time ray tracing in games. The games are going to look a lot nicer. We also have things. We have things like the aforementioned, looking back 25 years ago. Okay, looking back, when I was a kid, I'm gonna say that. We were on the GameCube. I was on the GameCube. We were on the aforementioned PlayStation 2, the Xbox. I played all three of them. I owned all three of them at one point. I got rid of the Xbox. Should have never gotten rid of it. I want to get that back at some point. I just want to be able to experience a lot of what we've got today, because there's way too much into technology. We go and look from the PS2 to the PS 5. Okay, we've got this technology where we are on hard drive space. We went from memory cards to hard drives in the PS2 to the PS3. We also graphically not as great graphically between the two. But then we go from Call of Duty, we go from PS3 to PS4, and we still got it's not as bad big graphical or hardware jump. You know, we don't got the we don't got a lot of stuff when it comes to looking at the going from there from the PS2 to the PS5. Basically, we went from memory cards to hard drives to SSDs in memory storage. Storage. We went from pixely kind of 3D graphics from the PS1 to nowadays to having realistic worlds. To having You know, we go and look at our graphical output. You know, our PCs are fantastic, fantastic. You know, we have a lot of the technology uh to experience video games nowadays. You know, we go back in and look at 95. Being able to create custom PCs was of a challenge. To be able to make PCs today, the we have that ability to make PCs. We have that ability to we have that technology to advance our things. You know, every day that I'm sitting here driving, or every day that I'm sitting here, every second that I'm driving in this game, where there's already a new piece of technology going out the door, or new technology being produced or being created every day. You know, we can't rely on, you know, we just can't rely on the tech. We can rely on the technology that we have, but we also can't just rely on it either, because we have to realize that the technology that we have is just going to change every day. You know, we could keep this laptop for 5 years, and we would be able to still be able to play games. We wouldn't be able to have the best technology. You know, when it comes right down to it, guys, when the Windows 11 comes out, I will be saving up for buying another laptop, and probably taking out the hard drive out of this one and selling both of them, and trying to, or maybe just keep this one for backup. You know, when I have that backup, I want to be able to get another laptop that has this ability of doing RTX ray tracing games, making games run better. You know, I want to be able to support a lot of technology. And with Windows 11 coming around the corner, I want to be able to get into Windows 11 and make sure that I'm running the possible best equipment. You know, I could run Windows 10 on whatever I wanted to. But Microsoft is basically wanting the Windows 11 to be highly secure when it's not going to be highly secure. Nothing is going to be secure. Nothing's going to be 100% bulletproof. No vaccine, no nothing. Nothing's going to be 100% effective at doing its job. It's doing its job. That's why we can't rely on everything that we do, because that 100% effectiveness, you know, we can't rely on say it to work 100%. Remember, when they say it's unhackable, it's not unhackable. When they say that that our technology is just more technically advanced, yes, that is true. But remember, as more technology evolves, the easier it is for hackers to come out and hack things, to get into doing these special things. You know, we go in and we look at how okay, it looks like we are heading that way, so we picked that up. I knew we were going to. Eventually, I want to be able to say that we have a lot of technology to support our endeavors into this, into uh into doing live streaming. We can't, like, going in and being able to play games the like this. We can. YouTube's kind of that best thing that, I love YouTube. I love Twitch. I love the technology that we have today to be able to give you guys, like, news and things, and we can get quicker access to it all. But not everything's going to be proper. Not everything's going to be perfect. Not everything's going to be the right decision. We have things that are misinformation out there on the internet. We have everything. I talked about it last time. Scams. This is one way that they can get you into scamming. Look for any telltale signs of broken English. If you say that you had a fraudulent thing, if you have a fraudulent thing, they're gonna ask you to log in and stuff. Make sure that you don't log in from an email. Make sure that you go in and say, okay, this item's fraudulent. Go look on Amazon to make sure, because they're gonna do due diligence. Make sure things are like that. We have things that are technology. Scammers can get to us in telephones. We can get scammed through emails, through ads even. It's not perfect. We can't just, like, I'm sorry, I'm going through here. We have things that can be hacked really easy. Make sure that you're using two-factor authentication, but make sure that if you have a phone that has Google Authenticator, what really Google needs to do is, with that, they need to really make sure that when you log into a different, when you have your Google account, they should be able to kind of tie. They really should be able to find ways that, they should have something where, oh, they send a text, where, no, we're going to stay on this side of the road unless it tells us to go to the left. And I am definitely. So, you can't rely on. That's why I'm not going to use two-factor authentication on a lot of things. The only reason I did it with Call of Duty is because I wanted to be able to uh, do that. Now I'll have to probably, there's a lot of people out there that have a book that they keep all their two-factor authentications, everything in that book, for everything. And it's great that we have this thing, but two-factor authentication, I didn't want to have to arg. I hate that. That car, I did not stop for. I did not see that he had to move over. I should have waited for him. But whatever. Ay, 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 ay. So it's interesting on how, you know, that there's a lot of stuff out there. We're in Idaho now, so oh yeah, no, it's interesting how there's a lot of stuff out there, and we just gotta be careful. You know, two-factor authentication is great in some things, like if they send you like an email and then send you like a text. That I get, that I understand. Okay, but them sending like you have to go through an authenticator app or whatever. Oh yeah, so no, it's interesting on how that there's so much stuff today. Somebody gonna let me through? Wait for all these cars to go by. You know, it's interesting how that there is a lot of tech that just goes on every day that can get, you know, that's why they always tell you to use a credit card more than they tell you to use a debit card online. It's highly more protected than a debit card is in a lot of times. If you go in and they ask you for your PIN on your debit, just ask for a uh, try to see if you can do it as credit rather than a debit, because that's just the easiest way to do it. Now that's how I do it. That's how I was taught. You know, we can always dream. I wonder what river we were crossing. But it's interesting how that there's so much that we can do. You know, we can't always rely on the. I have not seen a rain in this game yet in American Truck Simulator. It's probably going to rain now, so you know, it's just amazing technology that we do have. Um, we're gonna have to get gas. I don't know why this car takes so much gas. It's just ridiculous. I'm on an eco. I've gone through almost all the eco side of things, and I still need a lot of gas. Yeah, there's so much stuff out there that, you know, that we just have to be careful what we do, because, you know, the other thing is there's like even video games. You know, you want to go and download, say, that Diablo 2, and you want to play that game, but you don't want to go and spend the money. Well, get risk of getting a virus or things like that. You know, we're at risk at almost everywhere we go. Buying a game, I was already on the yellow light when that turned, so we're good to go. You know, we have a lot of different things that go on. Really? Right as I stop? Oh, and the light changes green. Jeez. Whatever. You know, we're going to be driving a lot of the times, we're driving in the same vicinity as we always do. But what I'm trying to do is we're going to, every day that I record this, we're going to try my best to go through. Uh, and doing a lot of things that need to be done. Is we're going to go, basically, we're going to try to go from here to, say, yeah, right as I slowed down a little bit. I don't have a lot of momentum to get up there, but I had 5 miles per hour to gain, so. Well, let's let this guy go by. Now we're gonna take this out a little bit different. Am I running late? Yeah, I need to remove that one out of here, because that one feels like that I'm running behind, and I'm not. Hey, and we are getting dang tired. We have an hour and 45 minutes to get there. And I know we'll be able to, but we gotta rest. So we're gonna stop up here and rest, because we do need to find a rest area. So I don't I don't want to like take my time into, you know, what is this game? This game is just like the best game. Yes, I know. So yeah, so it's definitely one of these games. One of the things is that it's very interesting on how this game runs, how this game operates within itself. When we want to rest, it just speeds up the time because that's normally how it works. In real life, you go to bed, you don't realize that you've gone to bed, and things have gone on traditionally. So yeah, so this works. But you can't say that there's a lot of technology that just runs in this game to be able to like the coding. You know, it's today. I guess we're talking about technology. I guess being able to take this car, this uh, this Volvo BNL. It's interesting how a semi truck can pull, how a car can pull just this much power, even in real life. You know, it takes a lot of guts to drive a semi. I don't think I could do this in real life. To be honest with you. I pulled in. Again, I don't like being at. I like being at a full tank because you never know what might happen. So yeah, that's our way station. If we had to stop there, but we didn't, so we're good to go. You might have to do another stop in another location, but I know what I'm doing. Because if we look at the world map, it's going to have me take that whole way around when it's right there and I was just grabbing gas. Gas. So I don't get why this game has to be so rude about it, but I know how I'm playing this because but you know, it's eclectic taste when it comes to, you know, technology. Technology is one of the best things that I since sliced bread, I guess. You know, I love everything about it. I don't know what I would do going to be like the Amish, to be, you know, to be away from technology. I don't know what I would do. It'd be hard. But I'll do it. But I can do it. It'll be hard, but I can do it because a lot of kids today won't understand what why why we have this technology. A lot of kids back then, like in the 1800s, won't understand the technology that we have today. But the kids nowadays don't understand the 1800s and what they had to go through, and you know they only read it from books. They don't get it through their thick skulls that that we have to survive on the food storage that we've got. You know, we got these natural disasters that are happening. We got wildfires happening all over the world. Last one I heard is we had in Canada, we had in California, Oregon. We had another one out somewhere out west, in the western hemisphere, in the UK and things like that. You know, there's a lot of natural disasters. We had the typhoon that hit the Olympics. You know, I don't know if that's still going on or not, but you know, we have a lot of these things: earthquakes, tornadoes, everything's out there. I guess I could have come in a little bit further into Boise, but you know, you can't just say that, you know, that we have to have the food storage, we have to have the stuff, because you know, going back to the 1800s or even 1700s, even without lights, you know, we can't just say we can't just rely on the technology of our phones. We can't rely on our computers and all this. We have to take that initiative to use the older technology, like the pocket knives, the matches, the things that are. We have to realize that we have to use every ounce of the tech that we have today from back then too, because going through and using uh, that knife, or using that rope, or using the things to make butter, or the things to be able to cook. You know, we cook over a fire. To be able to make that fire, how do we make fire? Really, we can't just use flint and steel all the time. Thank you. We're not gonna turn just yet. We're still gonna go straight from here. Gables, I don't know. I wanna get the one where we actually use like real names and stuff in game. Yeah, there's like no cars there and no cars there. Why can't we just go? This is bizarre. You know, it's very... It's just very interesting on how we get from using the... using this. You know, kids need to understand that we have to go back and learn those things. You know? Going back and learning the old technology as well as using the newer technology to embrace it. You know, I can't just rely on YouTube. That's why I'm kind of have a second job. Or second, not a second job, but a job. Because I can't rely on this hobby to to support me, you know? I have to have something that else is going to support me, you know? Where do you guys want it there? That's fine. We'll just... I forget that I gotta go... No, because that's rotating that way. Ay, 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 ay. Thank you. Thank you, game. Not bad. Okay, so we got the fuel economy fully maxed. Um, we're gonna add the fragile cargo in there now. We're gonna start adding, slowly adding things in. Alright. Alright, that's gonna be it for today, guys. As you know, we talked about a lot of technology that we need to really rely on the older tech, too. We can't just rely on our computers. We have to rely on those pocket knives. You have to rely on the technology that was made to us back in the 1600s or even the 1400s or even all the way back to, you know, the caveman days. We have to rely on older tech. We can't just rely on new tech as well. We can't just rely on new tech. We have to rely on both new and old tech. That's why when we make fire pits, we got to make sure that when we do it, we got to know how to use the new tech, but also know how to use the old tech in it. So, so we're gonna see you guys back here on Monday for some back here tomorrow, I guess. Not Monday. Today's Monday. I guess we'll take a look at. We'll get back to trucking on Tuesday. Tuesday will be our final day for trucking this week. Wednesday will be the beautiful. We might go Wednesday, might be trucking, but we got Thursday, we got Call of Duty this week. Friday, we also got Call of Duty as well on Friday. So, you know, we're gonna do Call of Duty those 2 days. Tuesday we will get into Tuesday night. We'll get into doing older Call of Duty on Tuesday. In Cold War on Tuesday. If I don't have the Battle Pass done, Wednesday, we'll get into. If we do have the Battle Pass done, then it won't be Cold War. It will be an older Call of Duty title. Same with on Wednesday. Thursday will be an older title. Tuesday and Wednesday will be older titles. I don't know if we will do what we'll do, but we will come up with something. So it will be an older title. It will not be like Modern Warfare. We'll do maybe we'll jump into doing some Infinite Warfare and some Call of Duty Ghosts on those days, but we'll see what's going on that week, making sure things that are proper. I don't know. But we're gonna save this and we will see you guys in the next one. If you guys want to see more, like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and we will see you guys later. Bye bye.